Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'll be sharing how I grew out my type 4 hair. So if you've been following me on my hair care journey, you know that I have been transitioning it to natural. It started August 2015. I big chopped August 2017. No, excuse me. I big chopped in March 2017. And so fast forward to today, it's been almost 4 years to the date, so plus or minus 2 weeks. And if you've seen the picture, my hair is mid-back length, and so I wanted to share how I got to that point. Really, there's no magic involved. I did try some hair vitamins throughout my hair care journey, and none of them really made my hair grow faster. A lot of them helped with strengthening the hair, so that can actually help you retain more length in the long run. But everything else is up to you. So number one would be keeping your hair moisturized. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen other YouTube videos that explain how important it is to keep your hair moisturized. But another thing to keep in mind is that means different things for different people, depending on the type of hair you have. So if it's type 4C, I have, like, for example, 3 different textures on my hair, and I noticed that the kinkier parts of my hair, which is in the back, is I consider 4C. It's definitely the tightest of the 3 textures. Needs a little more TLC in as far as products and how I manipulate it than the rest of my hair. Climate plays an effect as well. So those are things to keep in mind. And also how often you do that. How often you moisturize is just as important as moisturizing itself. So for example, when my hair is not in a protective style, for example braids like this, a twist out, I like to re-moisturize my hair about every 3 days. And I used to use a spray bottle, but now I actually dip my head back in the shower and reapply the products, even if it's not wash day. That'll be like every 3 days. And I feel like that has helped me to keep the ends of my hair from drying out. Number 2 would be do not abuse protective styling. So protective styling should be an aid and not a crutch. You need to make sure that you are actually taking care of your real hair. Don't just use different like sew-ins, extensions, and things like that on your head and never really do anything to your natural hair in between. That's not taking care of your hair. You're covering it up, basically. The point is to use protective styling to your advantage, not to your demise. You need to make sure your scalp breathes. You need to clean your scalp. I don't co-wash. Co-washing has never worked for me. I use shampoos on my scalp to make sure it is squeaky clean. And when I reapply products, I make sure that the leave-in, the conditioner, is not actually on my scalp. So I'll go about like a fourth, maybe like a 1/4 inch or something from the scalp of my hair, from my scalp, to make sure that I moisturize my hair and I don't leave products to build up on my scalp. So that is important for me, and I feel like that worked for me, and so maybe it could work for some of you guys if you haven't been doing that. Number 3, which is just as important as everything else, is developing a consistent hair care regimen. So what you do to your hair is just as important as how often you do it. And I kind of mentioned that at the beginning of this video. Moisturizing your hair on a regular basis, not just when you think your hair may be dry, but having a consistent pattern is important. For me, I like to protective style when it is like really the weather changes and I don't know what's going on with my hair. I'll shampoo, clean it, and then either have it flat ironed because it's easy to manage like that, or to put it in braids so that I'm not over manipulating my hair. Another thing is, if you're going to deep condition every time you wash your hair. You can use a 3-minute miracle deep condition, do something that's consistent and stick to that so that you can see progress. If you're going to go on a health kick and drink more water, keep it up. Don't do it for a week and then like, oh, well, I don't see the results I want to see, or, I'm not getting the results that this person has. Your hair is different from everybody else's, but one of the things that will help you is doing something that is consistent. So that way it will help you figure out if what you're doing is working or not. If you're always changing what you do to your hair or following what somebody else is doing, you don't get a real feel of what is working. And I feel like that's something that I've done well on my hair care journey, which is trying certain products, noticing that it works, and I'll keep that as a staple or switch to another product that gives me similar results. I like to try different products, but I like to make sure that they give me the same feeling that the products that are like my staple products. There is one product, one deep conditioner, and I can't remember the name. I'll put it at the bottom. It's something by Shea Moisture that leaves my hair feeling extremely like infused with moisture. It just feels really soft, and I feel like my hair stays moisturized longer even when I decide to re-moisturize in between. So when I try other deep conditioners, if it doesn't give me that feeling, then I don't continue to use it just because I paid for it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So make sure you use consistent products that give you consistent results. I hope that wasn't too much. I hope that was simple enough. If I left anything out or you feel there's more questions to be answered, like what specifically I do on my wash days, then let me know in the comment sections down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.